Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Closet Door with Rock. Then Grayson, because Slifer was not able to join us.
and I've al-
He's gonna.
and I've kind of already have been here multiple times already, so I kind of became a regular.
Yay! So no longer we got Grayson now instead of Slifer. But uh, I guess in his place we're going to have a couple of guests come in, starting with. Should I introduce her
I I,
as?
I will I will introduce her. Uh, she's known by many names. Most people call her Pix Goddess. It's my fiance Yuri.
Hi.
I appreciate you for joining me, Yuri. I know it was on short notice for real. Uh,
I just love how he goes. No, but many names. Names one.
I mean, that's how we do things. That's how we do things.
Exactly.
So,
No, it's not how we do things, Roxy. Don't make things up.
yeah. So this one's going to be a continuation. We finally managed to get this thing going again, and I'm not going to let it be stopped.
And for those
We
of you
just got to make it.
and for those of you on YouTube, welcome to the first one you guys get to actually see.
I mean, there were a couple that I had uploaded, but
True,
we
but
never really.
I mean the first one that will now be a proper continuation.
Yay! Oh, so in this one, we're actually going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about two different shows that are very similar. We got My Tiny Senpai and The Girl I Liked Forgot Her Glasses. They're very uh, unique. Well, no, My Tiny Senpai is most definitely more of a generic show than The
Generic,
Girl I Like.
but yeah,
Quality.
quality.
Quality. Boy. So here's where we go in. We go ahead and just talk about the shows. So My Tiny Senpai was a show primarily based around the relationship between um an upperclassman and an underclassman.
Is that how you
Underclassmen.
still? Is that how you still call it, even in a work relationship?
Um,
It would be junior and
Because
senior.
it's
yeah, because it's
yes.
a work relationship, so it would be better with junior, senior, or if you just want to straight up go with the words of senpai and kohai.
Mm-hmm.
I would think. I would think that's more accurate. Actually,
Yeah.
that is something that we would discuss in this situation. I actually was thinking we were going to discuss that in a moment. Thank you, thank you for bringing that part up. So, would you call people in your work relationships who have been there before you seniors, or would you just see them as more of guides?
It depends on
Um,
like what position. For me, it depends on what position they technically have.
I have for me, I have stated like in my own work situations that in terms of knowledge, you are my senior.
Uh, so what happens when you get to that point where when you know as much as them? I know it
Yeah,
feels like that doesn't happen
I mean,
often.
yeah,
it's still technically though senior just because like they were there before you. They've
yeah.
been doing this longer than you. They have just more overall experience in the field. Even if you catch up to them, they will always have more experience in the same job just because they've been there longer.
Okay, I was thinking something very similar, but the relationship between these two kind of segue into another
Unless
conversation. The relationship
unless
between these two. Sorry.
unless it's obviously like, the senior is a really bad worker, then it's a different story.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a had a few situations where
I
that's actually very
It happens like all the times.
yep.
yeah
It's
very
just
common.
very, very common, especially like these days where like jobs offer all the time. They would basically take anybody at this point just because of how things have happened. So you're more than likely find a bad worker.
It's unfortunate that sometimes it's going to be like that. Just persevere, man. You got to persevere through those. Thankfully, though, that's not the case in this particular show.
Very much so.
Shinozaki and Katase have a very
More,
office romance type of thing
yeah.
going on.
I was about to say it's
Yes.
kind of romantic, but in the office sense.
I mean,
Definitely.
I don't know if I can quite agree with that.
I mean,
Well, go ahead.
there's definitely hints that it shows that it's not just the office, but
Because we have seen several scenes of them outside the office and getting closer than just an office relationship. And it's clear. Especially from Shinazaki's side.
Dude, he's trying his hardest.
yeah.
He
He's
tries
trying his
his
hardest not
hardest,
to
man.
get literally not to get his fucking pants wet. Like, oh my god.
Hey, chill out. That's my job. Oh dear God, that was a good one. That was a good one right there.
yeah.
Oh boy, while he's actually, dude, can we talk about these shows though, where they're like they're all salesmen and they're basically pitching ideas. Have y'all thought to do something like that?
What do you mean?
Like going over to businesses and proposing ideas? Because
Oh,
that's basically their job.
Yeah.
I mean that stinks a little, that question.
Dude, I used
Just
to
because
work.
because like I will never have this experience just because I will never have this with the work that I have done and the work that I want to do. I will very likely not have the situation. So no.
Dude, it's terrible.
I've
I,
had,
I,
I've had stuff like this pop up, but it was actual sales for one, and two, it's happened as well in groups for idea pitching,
you gotta, you
where you
gotta,
have
you
to
gotta
sell your
really be able to
you
get
have to
along with
sell your
people.
idea.
You have to get along with people really well
Mm-hmm.
in order to do something like this for real. I
Yeah.
tried. I'm not gonna lie though. It's really, really fun when you can actually close it, but you just gotta close it.
Yeah.
That is a that is a that is a situation that I have experienced over at when I worked for a cell phone company. But I wasn't going to businesses. I was going to customers' houses, trying to convince them to get the services we provide. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have wanted to punch quite a few people.
I don't blame you. I've hit I've hit that point before um doing sales in a an actual toy store.
Dude, retail. I tell this to a lot of people. Retail is the worst, but sales is not that far behind. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they have a they have a different situation going on with them. Out of curiosity, y'all have watched 3 episodes?
Three
Y'all
episodes.
haven't gone past three
I
episodes.
haven't gone past 3 episodes.
Yep.
I've been wanting to go past, but I've I've been managing not to.
Wholly recommended. Not gonna lie to you. Wholly recommended. Episode 4 is even funnier.
Mm.
So
It's a
you watch past.
yeah. I choose to watch past. In this particular show, I chose to watch past a little bit more, and
Wow.
I just said,
Telling
dang.
us not to continue, but himself does it. Wow.
I didn't say
People, this
not
is what
to.
we like, not this is what we call not being a professional.
Hey,
Look at
hey,
him.
I
we
mean,
have
to
to
be
have
fair,
passion for it.
he had told us that we have to at least watch 3 episodes, and those are the three
I did
episodes we will
not
talk
say.
about. We can watch
I
Yeah, I
past
think
didn't.
it.
I think for the future we should set a number of episodes that just so we can actually talk about the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Out of curiosity, so what do y'all remember inside of those episodes?
Episode 3. Very much remember
Uh,
that. Ah!
I remember a lot of the interactions between Shinozaki and sorry, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna call her Katase because I'm more used to Shiori. I'm used to the interactions between Shinozaki and Shiori.
Yes,
Like that is the stuff that I really remember, but I also remember most of the scenes with the manager. I really, really like
the
the
manager is
manager.
funny. The
The
manager is
Manager
really
is
manager,
funny.
I
great.
agree. The manager is great.
He's like he's really one of the best characters. He's egging on the
And
relationship. He really is.
a lot of the scenes that are stuck in my head is the scenes with Shiri where she's kind of drawn like this cute chibi cat style, and it's really funny.
And
And
adorable.
then
And
Right.
there's some that are adorable too.
they're really hecking adorable. And then I also like three other scenes that really stuck to me is one where she was going to his house and take care of him. The other where they were playing the crane game, they got like the luck of getting themselves as plushies, basically, so to say.
Basically,
And
that was
then
basically what's happening.
the third scene that really stuck to me is him gifting her an apron because it was so cute.
I'm pretty sure there was a very naughty thought that came to her mind in that
Oh
film.
yeah, no, absolutely.
I was, I was
I,
most definitely
I mean,
feeling that.
the other thing I remember, other than the very the quite uh lovely scene that happened in episode 3, was when she had encountered the cat. Just that scene.
Dude. Oh, I should. I remember. I remember in the first episode, like in the very first episode, um, she had that moment where she was trying to find the cat in the bushes.
Yep. She was meowing.
Boy was a real troll. Boy was a real troll.
Yep.
She. Yeah, the relationship between these two is a great. It's great. I like it. I like the show a lot.
I
Oh,
enjoyed it too.
what was his? What was his childhood friend's name? Um.
That's what
Oh, I don't remember,
I
but
don't
I
remember.
liked him.
Oh,
I liked him, but I don't remember.
You don't like her?
No, I liked him. Hold on. Give me one moment.
You find out in a moment that
Yeah.
she is.
Give me one moment.
Yeah.
She's a
I,
she's a
I
different character.
no, she's she no, it is a female because I'm looking at her right now because she's a coworker.
Sorry, her.
Yeah,
Right. Sorry,
Blondie.
I was thinking of a, I was thinking of a
Yeah.
different character. I don't have
You,
anything against her, but I have nothing for her either.
dude,
I
she's a fun ride.
I love her first impressions of the manager, and then now just those impressions just completely shattered.
Not going. I can guarantee you, she's still looking at him in a very different way.
Yeah.
He's still Prince
Goofy
Charming to her.
ass.
I mean, he's great. I think his name's
He is
Akihito.
great.
I
His
think
name was Akin. It was Akina Shihiro.
Akina, dude,
Akinashi
he's freaking
Hero.
great.
Okay.
That's a guy. He's a real good one. Oh man, like the freaking oh dude, the time when he went to the restaurant. He went into the restaurant.
Yeah.
he's he's over here just playing these games with them. Oh,
Oh, I know.
dude, that's just one of the shows. It's a pretty fun watch. I would totally say check that thing out.
I agree.
Oh boy. Oh, so let's go ahead and move on from that because My Tiny Senpai. It's a fun watch. I totally recommend you watch past the first 3 episodes. But it's gonna. I can already know it. It's gonna get repetitive after about 6 episodes.
I
It's
do
still a fun
wanna.
watch.
I'm
I
just
do
sad.
wanna.
I'm personally sad that the manga is only right now fan translated. Because I
Go
would
ahead, Yuri.
love to see like if there's like anything like that happens specifically in the manga that we don't see.
Like
Oh,
like a few more things that I just really want to talk about that like isn't on our topic list just because I feel like it's something that we also should mention is number
mhm.
one. What did you guys think of the opening and ending songs?
I
Oh,
very much I like the opening.
I could listen to it one episode. It's not that I dislike them, but I just have a standing policy where I just I'll listen to it once. It's a nice little jingle.
So I listened to it once, but it's and then not again, but that's mainly because like it's not bad, but it's just this, typical romance opening that's just kind of there for me personally. The animation in the opening was really cute. It was really adorable how much they used Sherry Chibi, and it was adorable.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's mostly
And
And then
the
then,
it was
animation is why I enjoyed the opening.
which is the second topic I want to bring up. What did you guys think of the animation of the anime so far?
I like
you
it.
guys watched my senpai is annoying, right?
No, I actually
No.
haven't.
You haven't?
No,
Same studio.
really. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to make sure I watch
So
it then.
what I soft of I know about it by the way. I just haven't seen. I've seen some scenes. I even have one of the head pets saved as a in my Discord gifs. But
You
no, for
gotta.
me, the animation you could tell was more on the lower end, but at the same time, it's also like it kind of doesn't need to go the extra mile for the animation because it's doing a lot of comedic stuff with the chibis and just being silly. So it's not really needed. It works.
Yeah, it was just like how I felt with my senpai is annoying. It was a very different. It's very different feeling for me. I was like, I thought I would want it better, but dude, it works. It really
And
works.
and then third is for me, like voice actors. Is there any bodies that stood out to you guys where you were like, I feel like I've heard them before, or like they're doing a really good job?
I love these questions.
My question I was gonna ask already kind of got answered like early on, so I got
What?
nothing now for this.
No, no,
What do you
no.
mean?
I still want to answer Yuri's question. I thought I was watching it. I thought um I thought Shiori's voice actress was somebody I was actually very familiar with. I think this was like one of the first animes. Let me
See,
see.
the only character that I know, not have watched, but that I know that she voiced also is Diamond from the Uma Musume anime.
Yeah, there's not many I was like really big on, but that was definitely one of those. I like this. I like
Which,
this.
like, I mean, it's fine because like because like you don't really have to have a lot of roles to be a good voice actress. Because I know there's this voice actress called Machiko who doesn't have a lot of roles, but like she does a lot of like songs and stuff, and that's how she's so popular.
They're, that's
Because she
good.
does a lot of like anime openings and just songs in Japan in general.
Yeah, that's right. See, I remember. I remembered only a couple of shows with her. She's really good, man. She's really good.
From Machiko or from Shiori's voice actress?
Both.
Something that really like caught me off guard just because I was looking up, which like apparently Akina shares the same voice actor as Shido from Data Life.
Oh yeah, he plays a lot of people, dude.
Yeah.
And it's just it caught me
Nobunaga is. freaking good.
It caught me so off guard because I maybe it's also because I just haven't watched Stay Alive in a while, but I didn't hear Shiro in it.
No, he's really good. It wasn't the only thing. Did y'all watch? Did you watch Fate Grand Order?
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
voices Dante and Fuji and Gudako, which like also caught me off guard.
I mean, he
Dude, this guy
voices
is not a
Dante in the game.
Yeah, Dante has
freaking.
da- uh, Dante has such a like crazy voice. I would have never guessed he has the same voice as Akina.
Yuki, Soma, and Fruit Baskets. It's he's really good at what he does, man. He really is.
Like heck, he does fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dude, yeah. Yeah, he does.
And like from the scenes that I have seen, like I respected it because like that scream of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is chef's kiss.
That scream appears
Very good.
in the game as well.
It appears in the games.
Yes.
It does.
Oh,
Freaking guy.
is
Not you,
that how
you.
we address him now, freaking guy?
No, not that. I was like, I just so happened to notice something else going on. Not important. Oh boy, yeah, but this show, dude,
It
it's really got some things going on.
it's really funny to me because the childhood friend's voice actress is like crazy range. She goes from Sleepyhead Hoshino from Blue Archive to freaking Hayasaka Ai from Kaguya-sama going, "Hey, hey!"
Yumiri was actually a pretty fun one. She's a fun to listen to for real. Oh yeah, no, they're really good at this stuff.
Yeah, very much so.
Got some good talent in this show. Oh, check it out, guys. Please check it out. Oh, I didn't know she played Lloyd. I thought that was a. I totally thought that was a different voice actor. That is
Lloyd from what?
um the strong character. Oh, what is it? I gotta remember. How to say it right. Suppose a kid from the last Dungeon Boonies moves to the Starry Town.
Uh,
I don't think y'all watched that one.
no, I knew a different
I
Lloyd.
watched.
That's why I was like, which Lloyd?
There's so
Yeah,
many fucking Lloyds. I was also like, which Lloyd?
Yeah.
yeah. I can
Like,
understand that. I was like,
if you
dang,
don't mention the anime and there's multiple characters have the same name, it gets a little confusing.
you
I'm
gotta
pretty
get
sure
tired of it, man.
you and I were thinking of the same Lloyd.
Tales of Symphonia?
Pretty certain.
Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah.
God dang, like married couples.
From Aiko's the blondie with the ponytail. The one character I recognize that where the voice actress also voices is Nichika from Bocce's Rock, and it's really funny to me because she's also blonde and has a ponytail. Or like a
Yeah.
little side tail, I think she has like a little side pigtail.
It's
And that was
crazy.
just really funny to me. Yeah, no, when
It's
you were talking
good.
about like Friends, the guy I was for some reason thinking of was the blondie Yusuke.
Oh, dang. No,
That's the
everybody gets
guy I thought you
confused.
were talking about, and I like him. I thought he was funny.
I didn't say he wasn't. Oh, that's like, man,
which,
this is different.
surprise, he actually voices a really popular character in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, let me see.
Yuji.
Let me see too.
Hmm.
Yuji is definitely something else. This guy. Oh, different show. I don't do continuations. I don't do. Yeah. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. Oh boy. And we're back. And this time it's about the girl I like forgot her glasses. This is a very different show.
Right.
Such a
Right.
such a light novel type name, by the
It,
way.
it really
Which is
is.
funny because it actually doesn't come from a light novel. It comes from a manga.
Yeah, so that's a funny part.
It's
Like I
quite
feel like
over it.
I feel like that's like one thing that I've noticed is standing out is like a lot of animes these days have these really long light novel type names,
And
even if they're not from a light novel.
it's specifically because they're trying to give you an idea of what it's about and hook you it on.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm
the
not gonna
stupidest
lie, a
plan.
lot of people agree it's pretty silly.
It's a stupid plan, man.
It's a stupid
Especially
plan,
because it doesn't.
it somehow works in Japan.
Somehow.
That's because Japan
Mm.
likes their weird things.
We don't necessarily think. By the way, we don't necessarily think the Japanese people are different types, have different types of entertainment. It's just that, dog. Come on, that's a mouthful, don't you think?
Yeah. By the way, I was expecting that to happen here at some point. Me hitting my desk. It
Oh, it happened.
happened. I saw
Like
it tap
another
my mic.
silly name. Just looking at the main page of like anime airing right now, another silly name I'm seeing is a masterful cat is depressed again today.
Oh, we
Oh, yeah.
actually, I shouldn't say anything. I was about to say something. I shouldn't say that. Let's give it a moment. Let's go ahead and discuss this because I already know the first thing I wanted to talk about with this show,
I know too.
dude.
The art.
Looking at that, how
That first shot
beautiful
just.
is that art?
Okay, animation, art, whatever you want to like say.
Go ahead.
I have mixed feelings about it. On one hand, very pretty, very gorgeous.
Eye
On the other
candy.
hand, I don't know why there's this much like effort into this, but at the same time, I can also kind of see why, because for most of the at least the first few episodes, obviously, because that's all we watched. Most of the focus is between the two main characters, so they can put all the focus and animation into that instead of having constantly having to draw background characters and stuff like that. So
And
But
when
you
they do
noticed
draw,
it,
and
didn't you?
even when they draw the background characters, they're fully animated. They're not just like
Did you notice? That's
sitting there.
it's
They are
crazy,
just.
man.
They're not standstill. They have little movements. It is. Chef's kiss.
it is pretty, but I do think that some of the angles are like really weird. Like whenever they go like from really, really low feed POV upwards, it looks a little strange to me.
Yeah,
But other than that,
the
like
worm's eye
it's
view.
very pretty. The way they I do find it a little weird that sometimes they draw Mia with brown eyes and then add like more pretty animations, add like a little bit of pink in it, and then it's just like, guys, which is it? I know it's like for stylized choice, but it is a little like confusing because then it's like, what is our eye color? What do I do?
It's a nice
Oh my gosh,
stylization. So
dude, the art style is so different to me.
It
Now,
is very different, especially like because like the animations, most of the animations, at least between the two main characters, is like looks really fluid most of the time. There's some scenes, but that's
yeah,
just because like there's more going on or it's more comedic and stuff like that.
I'm gonna say
yeah,
this
this
right now.
was.
I'm looking
Oh,
forward to watching this a whole lot more. Simply because I know what happens episode 4 and 5 because
you've been
I
reading.
own the manga.
I
This boy has been
love
reading.
I've been
the
reading.
one thing that I love about the animation that made me chuckle is I love how they censored the cockroach.
I know
God
that
dang
was
it!
great.
The very much. He was trying to protect her. Oh, dude, Kimura, gotta
Hmm.
talk about this boy. You gotta talk about this boy. He's not the
So
best. Yeah, he's not the best
I
when it comes to dealing with
noticed you call him shy. That's not the word I would use here.
that's I
I
remember.
less instead of shy, I think what I would say he is he's very embarrassed and bashful.
Yeah, bashful.
more than
Bashful
shy.
is far
Bash-
more accurate.
Bashful or easily flustered.
Like
Yeah,
shy is
that's
not the word
far.
I would use because he is very like he goes forward. He's very forward towards her. It's
He's
just he
also
very easily gets like red, flustered, bashful, embarrassed, etc.
because he's very open and social with the other boys in his class.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
real
like
cool
he
with them.
talks with the girls too. Like there's some scenes where he openly talks with the girls that aren't on me
Me,
Me.
me,
me me. It is a
yes,
little
me.
confusing. Me.
English is not our first language. It's a very,
Um,
very different situation with her. With her though,
do
she
you
constantly what
how how do you guys so design wise like do you feel like you agree with Kimura that she's prettier without the glasses, or do you think that's like a
I
little
think
bit
it's a
of
delusion.
like
I think it's. I personally say, as someone who likes glasses, yes, honey. Um, she I like her either way.
I do
She's
have to
she's
say
worth pursuing.
that if you ignore the fact she's squinting all the time, also let's be honest, she started squinting with the glasses as well, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
I do like her a little bit more without the glasses, but I think that's also just because they very often, when she doesn't have her glasses on, like to do that really pretty shot with her eyes. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit
Uh,
mean of a statement there when it's like that.
no, I'm just like, dude. See, I was the type of person who was just like her. I would never wear my glasses in school, but it'd always be because I would totally forget to wear them, just like her. So I
I
was, I was, I was very bad about that.
Oh, actually, speaking of that, do you guys think that his superstition of wishing to the stars that she'd lose her glasses actually made her break the glasses? Or do you think it's just silly
No,
superstition from him and
I
it
think
it's
was
it's
silly
just a
actually
superstition.
coincidence.
Yeah, it was just silly superstition. I'm gonna be real.
Mm.
The boy is, the boy is attributing too much to
Also, I can kind of see where he's coming from because it was very, very convenient that it happened after the night where he
Oh,
wished
I know
that
it.
she'd forget
It's
her
fair.
glasses.
It
So,
was
like,
That
it
is
very
very
definitely
fair.
makes sense.
yeah. No, it was like very convenient, but the fact that it's just, but I agree. It's just kind of it just happened. It just so happened to happen. It was just kind of
It
a
work out that
coincidence.
way.
So the thing that bothers me a little bit about the show is just because, as somebody who is wearing glasses, seeing her constantly forget her glasses and then like squinting and getting close up to the textbook hurts because that's not healthy at all.
No,
No, but
take it from someone who possibly did it.
no, but there
It's
are
really
people who like my to be precise. Actually, my sister has to do that, or did have to do that when she didn't have her glasses
Yeah,
on.
no, I know you have to do that, but like obviously on a health standard, that's something
it's
that
not gonna
really
help you
bothers
for
me.
real.
So
It's not gonna help you. Be real. I'm gonna be
that
honest. As
like
someone who
that's
does it,
what I hated about Kimura stopping her from using contact lenses because like on one hand, yeah, she doesn't really like them, but on the other hand, dude, she
you gotta
needs
need them.
them. If she forgets her glasses, she's gonna need the contact lenses. Don't let her further damage her freaking eyes.
Right? He's just something else. He really is just something else for
He's
real.
selfish, is what he. Okay, he's not selfish.
Oh,
He
that's quite a
okay.
claim.
He he is selfish in some regards. He is helpful, but he also has a really selfish side to him.
Oh boy,
And it's mainly when it's about her because pink hard glasses on him.
that is his thing.
Very,
I totally
very
agree.
pink heart glasses.
I like ignoring the fact he's a little bit of a dingus. A lot of the moments between the two are really like sweet. So like especially when she like sincerely thanks him and wants to repay him and stuff like that, or like the cockroach scene where she clings on him. That's really cute. That's adorable.
So one thing I want to mention of whenever she had held his hand in the anime, we see him on the balcony. In the manga, he's sitting there in the bathtub contemplating whether to wash
God
his
damn it,
hand.
God. God damn it, God. That was not.
I that is which funny enough when he helps her to the cake shop and then goes by glasses. I think it's really cute that when he's about to leave, she like stops him to hang out with him more,
I know,
and then
and that's when
like
she's realizing that she also has feelings for him.
it's very very cute. And I also like that his hand was like trembling because it was just he was so nervous. I like that they actually did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show is slightly more relatable than My Tiny
I
Senpai, but
Speaking of uh,
Also, I do have to say that I slightly enjoyed my Tiny Senpai more just because for me personally, as somebody who doesn't really watch romances, having this like really comedic and even to the point of etchy side to it was just really, really fun for me.
so my question
mm,
I want to ask
mm.
is, how were you with your childhood crushes?
Oh, I was terrible.
I don't know if that's something I should do. Considering Gracie knows my relationship past and like, I don't really
I,
think that's
I, yeah,
something I should talk about because of how bad
you
it
can do that
was.
later. You can do that later.
All right, you want to
I
hear?
personally
Because
You
could
want to
say,
hear my first proper crush, and not the one my mom calls my first girlfriend when I
go ahead.
was like 5, 6 years old.
Oh
Uh,
gosh, go ahead.
my first like proper crush, who actually became my girlfriend, my first girlfriend, who, funny enough, also had glasses.
Oh wow.
Um,
Okay.
I was not really like all that shy around her. It just happened to be the fact that she also, like, for the longest time ended up being like one of my like go-to friends.
Oh, dude.
yeah, for me, my first crush was my first boyfriend, and it's not that I was shy. It's more like I didn't know how to interact with people.
Yes.
So it's more that.
Meanwhile, this boy just completely disregarded everyone else's feelings. Completely disregarded everyone, including his own feelings.
Yeah.
He just didn't believe that that was a thing.
um, how did you guys like the opening and ending?
I don't remember the opening too much, but the ending, I very much do remember because I love the fact that it's both the voice actors singing. Because if you notice, you can hear both voice actors. Uh, and as well, the fact the one thing I have to make a comment to is her little skip partway in.
Yeah, that's cute. I liked the opening. It was still like really romance, but it was honestly, in my opinion, a bop. It
He
was
really liked it.
catchy,
Yeah, she
and I
really
liked
liked
that
it.
it was catchy.
Me, I was again only listen to it once, and then I go on. It wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Just didn't particularly care for it.
Yeah, see, for me,
Oh,
because of like that little skip, I'm just like, I'm not skip. I am not going to pass by this ending. It's too adorable to pass up.
I forgot to talk about something.
Oh,
I
yep.
would like to talk about a character that isn't the two main characters.
Are you talking about the
Oh,
cool kid?
Azuma.
The cool
I
kid.
okay.
like
Yes.
I out of the anime so far, it is one of my favorite scenes that when he gets a love letter, he gives it to Kimura so he can read it out and it says Kimura me likes you too. I love that. That's so sweet. I
Classy boy.
love that from that point on it was sealed for me. I liked Azuma. That's great.
He
That was
is
episode 2,
very
by the way.
much like despite like his appearance, very much a homie.
He's
He
a
really
nice
is.
popular kid because there's often I mean there's popular kids that are douchebags. He's a really nice popular kid.
Just in anime, I've encountered popular kids who are douchebags in real
Yes, but
life.
I'm saying like
Let's
it's
let's,
kind
let's just talk about anime for now.
it's a pretty big like trope in anime. I feel like these
Yeah.
days that if somebody is pretty and popular, they're most of the time kind of douchebags, which really
This
sucks.
is only going to get more interesting.
Yeah.
Um. Okay.
Especially
So
since I know what
this.
happens episode 4 and 5. By the way, something I would like to bring
Well,
up real quick, something that
Yes.
else happened in the manga, and I do believe we will not see it in the anime.
oh,
There is in the manga. It hints that uh, Kimura had met me during his childhood.
you mean the
Oh.
fact that they're not
Like even like before they were in school. Like
okay? Okay,
like we're talking um like like around the age of like 7 to 10.
so we're literally looking at this as potential childhood friend curse type of thing.
That and it's like
Um,
it's the fact that he encountered her that like one time before, and he's like, wait, have I encountered someone like her before?
oh my gosh, it's
And
Um.
different.
once again, in that encounter, she forgot her glasses.
Amazing, just
Um.
amazing.
Well, just like with the last one, I would like to ask voice actors.
Oh yeah,
Anybody that stood out to you guys, or anybody you guys recognized?
give me a second.
Give me
I
a second.
didn't actually. I didn't actually.
So I didn't notice it because of how like Kudera Mi's voice actress talks, because she has a very Kudera voice. I didn't realize that she was playing a side character in Eminence of Shadow that kind of had a major role, which was Anna Rose.
Oh.
So
Dude,
I didn't realize that, and she also voices the one of the two main female characters in Licorice Recoil, which is the black haired one.
yeah, she's not someone bad.
It's just it surprised me
No,
because like I when I looked at the voice, I was like, wow, these are a lot of characters that do not have the same kind of like voice range as me has. So that
no,
was pretty well done.
Shizuka is probably the closest. That's Mushoku Tensei, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
probably the
really
closest.
caught me off guard, honestly.
It's a very different system. Set of voice actors in this one. Oh, oh, these supporting characters are great. Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
she was the one that like really where because like I was listening to her voice. I was like, she sounds kind of familiar, and then I looked it up. I was like, okay, not the characters I thought she would voice, but it really was like something where I was kind of like, I respect that. That's a good voice range. That's a good way to change the voice, the personality in your voice. So it was well done.
yeah, Shino Shimoji, the very an interesting character. She played Did y'all watch what's it called? Oops, what's this called? Farming Life in Another World.
No.
No, God, no. I'm not watching that
I totally say that.
unless it's
It's
obviously
different.
for the podcast. But like,
No, the main
Oh.
outside of it, it doesn't interest me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't either.
Komura's VA voices the main character, the main male character for Tales of Zestiria.
Really, 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 really. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Are you
It's a
sure you're
mushroom?
looking at Komura's
Oh,
and
sorry, not
not
Komura. Sorry,
Az-
I'm looking at
Azuma's? It's
Azuma. Sorry,
Azuma's that
I'm
voices
sorry. I'm looking at
Sori.
Azuma. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Yeah, I was so confused. Hold up. I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
I'm
was
looking
like,
at
Oh
I
my!
Azuma.
didn't see
I
that.
had both of them. I was tapping between both of them, and that's why I got myself confused on who I was on.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I didn't see that rule on the Komura.
Yeah, no, it's Azuma. Sorry.
Maybe I'm
Like I
not
said,
crazy.
I've been jumping. I was jumping between the two of them for a bit.
Yeah,
You play
another
Kohaku and
one.
Yashihime. Go ahead.
Another funny one is it's Azuma's voice actor voices one of the main characters from Gaku and Handsome. That's that one anime with the guys that have like really long pointy chins.
I know.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Stop it.
Yes,
He
please do.
also voices a
I was
character in Yuri's favorite anime.
Yeah, he voices
Yeah.
Kisa, which I can kind of hear. Like when I heard him talk, I could kind of hear it because Kisa has a like is a very has a lot of personality in his voice. If that makes sense.
Mm,
Oh, he's also the main.
So, yeah.
Neat. He's also the main male character for Robotic Notes.
Dude is real well versed. They've got really good support characters, for real.
Yeah. Like I'm
When
still
the
It's like
I'm,
they-
support
I'm still
characters are
going
good.
I'm still going through like his.
Oh boy, there's like really good support characters in this show. Honestly, though, would you actually recommend watching the show? Because honestly, other than the art and the voice acting,
So okay, I don't know if we talked about Tiny Senpai about this, but like for my Tiny Senpai, I would recommend this. For the girl like forgot her glasses, I would recommend this more for people that like that are really into romance animes because that one is like really main focus romance. There is a few funny scenes, but it's a lot less. While my tiny senpai has like a lot of comedy in it, a lot of etchy and just all that kind of stuff. So
I love that slip up, my tiny girl.
technically not wrong,
not
but
wrong, not wrong. It's not a different one. Honestly, though, I would totally tell people if they don't like romance, skip this,
Yeah.
skip this one. But it's not a bad
Unless
watch.
you're someone who doesn't like romance but really likes like very beautiful art styles, in which case I would say go right ahead.
Yeah, but other than those two things, I'm like, this show is not really.
it wasn't
If
standing
you
out. It
yeah,
honestly was not standing out. Thinking about watching it, aside from like the pretty art style, which then again there's also other romance animes like Hyokai that have
yes,
pretty art style.
yes,
It didn't stand out. Like it was just another little romance between two school students that potentially have been childhood friends. And that's basically like it doesn't stand out. There's nothing really that speaks to me that says, "Oh, this is unique."
yeah. Other than that art style, I really just tell people. I'm really like gonna warn people. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, man. It's really not.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's quite cute, but
yeah.
that's about it.
Oh, different stuff.
And
Okay.
because like the thing with my tiny senpai is that because of the way they did the comedy and etchy, as well as it being like this with because the two differences between the art style is that one focuses on being really cute, the other focuses on being very either etchy or really hecking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that one is like more for people that like that helps people that would like to have a good laugh. Because I had a good laugh. Oh, the ones. Oh my god, I forgot to mention this. The one thing I love about the girl I like forgot her glasses, and it had me chuckle just because of how many bots I get. The lime, the lime
Oh,
contact.
oh,
I had to chuckle when I read that. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is a normal app in Japan."
Yep.
freaking, freaking crazy, man. Everyone knows that. Everyone
I love how
absolutely
it's.
loves that.
I just love how they called it lime as a censorship tool line.
You gotta make sure you don't cross anybody's IPs.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of which, honestly, I think we've covered the other two immediately.
Oh, I know. I literally is like,
What?
wait, we've been talking about this is like I have 2 slides here that I'm just like, all right, I'll just put this up real quick, and now I'm just gonna put this up now.
The only issue, one of the issues that I had, okay, is an issue that I had was both of the enemies.
Oh,
I
Well, time to
so as
bring up the last one, because this goes into
yeah.
that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
as somebody who doesn't watch romance much, but the way that I like romance and the way that bothers me is that we are basically being thrown in to this already character already has crush on other character, and technically both in both animes they already know each other in a way because according to Gracie, the girl I like forgot her glasses they apparently have met during childhood. So it's
It was
like,
one moment though, and that was it. He wasn't
yeah, but
crushing on her then though.
I wish it would have been like a bit more developing from the start instead of just being thrown in. Because
At
that's something I don't really like about animes is if you just get thrown in.
at least with My Tiny Senpai, they show like a bit of the start.
Yeah, that's okay that they show a little bit of flashback, but I feel like we could have also just had that
In the
from the
show itself.
start. Yeah, because like it wouldn't have been too bad to just establish this like introduction and the way the characters get to meet each other and stuff.
Yeah, it's
So so to me personally, it was a little bothersome that I was basically just thrown in and it was still kind of okay of a watch for my tiny senpai just because of the way that how cute it was and just how funny it was. Was my tiny senpai not sorry was the girl I like forgot her glasses. I feel like being thrown to this main character that immediately goes multiple
I
times at
like
the
this
start
girl.
of the anime.
Oh, multiple.
Like,
Yeah,
oh my god, the amount of times that he said, I like her, repeating the
there was
same line
so
over and over
he
again
said it a
was,
lot.
I kinda disliked it.
Yeah, did you also just
But
like it whenever he literally he hears her say something um that really impacts him and it just echoes?
oh my gosh,
That
dude, you gotta get
I
out of your
was
head sometime.
it was funny the first time with the plane in the background, and then they did that 2 more times in the same scene. I was like, okay, guys, you are overusing it. Like, don't do the same joke multiple times, especially in one scene.
The gags are real with this one. Seriously.
Because like
Yeah.
with my tiny senpai, it was fine because it was spread out through like multiple scenes with enough gap in between that it was funny again the next time.
Yeah.
With the girl I forgot her glasses, it was just overused in the same scene, and then it was just eh.
It's freaking different, man. Oh boy. So yeah, this has been this is what we like doing in this. Oh, nope. Get that off.
What are you
Sorry
doing?
about that.
Yeah.
Pulled up a widget real fast. I just pulled up a widget real fast. Nothing serious. Uh so right. This has been a whole lot of different things. From the conversation with my Tiny Senpai, and its very cute moments against the very
And etchy.
impactful art style. Yeah, and against the very impactful art style of
Because like
the girl
that
like
that
forgot
is
her
something
glasses.
that I will give the girl I like who forgot her glasses over my tiny senpai. It's just the art. I think the art style was very very pretty, while my tiny senpai was lacking. But at the same time, my
It didn't
tiny
need it.
senpai, my tiny senpai worked better with it. Like it got more use out of it.
Yeah,
Plus,
dude,
It
it
knew
also
how
his
to use it to its benefits.
yeah, the simple art style worked well for it, and as well, I I honestly think it benefited greatly. Though to be fair, I'm
oh boy,
also one who likes beautiful art styles because wallpaper material.
Yeah,
yay!
no, like that's why I'm like that's the one thing I will give it over my tiny senpai. It's just the art is gorgeous. It doesn't use it to the benefits it could, if that makes
Uh,
sense.
Hmm.
yeah,
Like a lot of the like very beautiful shots are used when it's like a close up on Mi's face. When there's multiple shots like them holding hands where it could be done really prettily, or whenever she remembers talking to Komura after at the end of the day in that one scene, they could have done that there also too, so that it's not just him seeing the really pretty, but her too. I feel like that was something that I would have liked to see more done with the art style.
yeah. So at this point, my Tiny Senpai was definitely a people should check it out. Versus the girl I like forgot her glasses was a
Yeah,
honestly if you're not gonna get past the art style, it's an okay watch. But other than that, it's like not really.
like
It's not
my
really
tiny
worth it.
senpai is something I can recommend to a more general audience, while with the girl I like forgot her glasses, I would only really recommend to hardcore romance fans just because it just doesn't stand out.
Hardcore romance fans, people who like beautiful art styles, or people who like characters with glasses.
Yeah, the show
I
itself
mean,
doesn't necessarily fit.
to be fair, I don't really know about the last one just because there's so many animes with girls with characters with glasses. It would be like I don't think I think that's something people don't filter. The pretty art style, yes, I agree on that.
Yeah. So just let us know what you guys think. A very different situation right here. Um, what about next week? What about next week? Oh, dude, next week. I've been trying to decide on this for a minute. Next week, let's see if we can actually
Give
find
me
the
my
shows.
continuation. I know exactly what I want.
I was still waiting on you to give me one
I can
because
I would love personally to the continuation for uh Mushoku Tensei.
because you didn't join me in Slide for that one. I remember.
Yep.
Um,
I did watch it with you
dude,
guys when you were doing the
the
watching.
episode, yeah. So the ones that I was personally thinking about was Jitsu wa Ore Saikyo Saikyo deshita, which is I am I actually the strongest? Very um okay, I'm gonna be real with you. It was gonna be two isekais,
Mm-hmm.
which is yeah, am I really the strongest? And this other one that I was actually looking at. The other one was what was knock it out right now? Reborn in the vending machine, I now wander the dungeon. Let's go ahead and knock that one out next week. Why not?
Why don't we just do a triple feature?
I can't. I haven't watched both of them. Oh, you mean
Yeah, and then compare the two to to Mushoku Tensei.
second? Okay, yeah. So That doesn't sound like a bad plan. I've already watched and read a lot of Mushoku Tensei,
I own the books
so
from Mushoku
I'm caught up.
Tensei. I've watched pretty much everything up to date in uncensored.
Of course, you.
Um,
I will.
Don't
if
worry.
I will catch Yuri up.
if I will probably just sit out of the Bishoko Tensei conversation. Like that's gonna be something I will just leave you two to. But something
It's
that I would like, if I'm that depends obviously if I'm actually gonna be a guest again. If I am a guest again, something that I would like to have, if that's okay with you guys, is the first three episodes of Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise. Wasn't that last season?
Was it last season? I don't remember.
I think. You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind that. I'm gonna be real. Like I already said it on multiple occasions. This season has ultimately been like
I
really,
mean,
really.
okay, if you want to go with something from this season, just because that's something else that I would like to at least check out is called Reign of the Seventh Spellblades.
Yeah, that one I know about. I've actually watched the first
So
episode of that.
I would like to do that and like first three episodes of that. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fit that in. I don't think
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna do a 4 episode part.
I mean, we can do
Four show part.
we can do them 2 separate sessions.
Yeah, that don't sound bad. But yeah, why not? I'm gonna see if I can get that intro back for the old through the closet door, back when me and my brother were doing it. But other than that, I think that'll pretty much wrap up the shows that we were actually going to be looking at. So I know for sure to the next week is going to be am I actually the strongest? And then this other one,
The
what did
vending
I just
machine.
say? Yeah, the vending machine.
Oh God, I can't believe.
I
Actually,
know
you know what you
it's.
guys could do?
We'll discuss that. Give it a moment. Let me go ahead and close this one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Appreciate y'all for watching us. Let us know what y'all thought about these other two shows, though, because I totally need to know: is the girl I like forgot her glasses a show worth watching in some of your eyes? Because it's really not worth continuing.
You better tune in again.
Let's see. Let's see if we can.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you for joining us. This has been Rock, Grayson,
Yep.
and Yuri, and through the closet door.
Bye,
Bye bye.
Johnny.